What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on one of our viewer accounts, Izzy, and they have something really awesome for us to play around with, and that is the Pure Gold Crown. Yes, the upgraded version of the Golden Crown. It's probably the most straightforward naming structure for a deific artifact that we've seen. So as you guys can see, just one-on-one comparison, 18 attack, 25% HP, 25% all damage dealt. That stays kind of the same, except you're getting an additional crit damage reduction. So the attack and the HP are both going up quite a bit. So pretty solid. And of course, the best part about this is not only are you also increasing your normal damage reduction, because those are two different stats, by 50%, basically decreasing at 10% every round. This ability with the all damage dealt and everything is reset at round 6. So you go from 50% down to 40, 30, 20, 10. And then all of a sudden you have 50 of both of them again, and you get to go again from round 6 to round 10, which is pretty insane that you get these upgrades, because usually when you're running into things like Sealand and stuff where you need Golden Crown, when you get to round 5, 6, you almost die a lot of the times if you're pushing content. However, this actually gives you a boost when you get to that point, which is something really cool to see. Now, I want to see what type of stuff we have to test with. 33. I think one of the best comparisons that we can do right here is literally, this account is crazy weird. I'll just put that out there. The heroes we got are crazy weird, but let's see what this Interstellar Huntress Patricia can do. Looks like we're going for like a speed build here with damage reduction. Let's see what happens in Sealand. I want to see what it looks like when we have a normal crown on her, and then we're going to upgrade it to something a little bit more spicy. Wonder if those carries are good or bad to put in the team. I almost feel like they might be bad, just because a lot of times you don't want a ton of deaths happening, because, well, it gets a little sketchy at that point, because then they can horrify you a lot. So let's see what her survivability looks like, because this is going to be a very difficult game mode. Let's watch her HP. Fluctuates a little bit. The crown keeps up. You can see round 4, round 5, you start dying essentially in these scenarios, because the golden crown isn't quite as gold. It's kind of tarnished by the time you get to round 4 and round 5. It's not doing nearly as much damage reduction. You can kind of take a look here, slow it down. Round 4, we're getting hit with a ton of attacks, and then we die beginning of round 5, where it's basically completely worn off its effects. So what does it look like if we now put on the Pure Gold Crown? This is the perfect scenario, because we don't care about winning the battle or anything. We just kind of want to look at the semantics of it. We want to see what's happening with this hero. So we'll get to around the same point. Now, the big difference here too is we have regular damage reduction as well. And you can already see how much stronger this is. It definitely feels a lot stronger. So we're going to be going into round 5 here. This is still one of our weak points here. He's gonna have to dodge a little bit, and then now we're gonna go to round 6, where we now get the full effect of the crown once again, which pretty much ensures that we have a chance at victory. Otherwise, with a regular crown, I think we would have been dead on the spot. Granted, there's a lot of effects here that go into play. One of them being, I think we need to have some Mark Purify here to even have a shot, and I do think we need to continue with what we have as far as balanced strike goes. The healing just has to be there. But then again, there's a lot of CC. I guess this is a testament to how tanky this crown is. Holy cow, just letting her stay in CC the entire battle. You can see how much longer. It's kind of sad that they just used the same icon though. I wish they would have had a cooler new icon pop up, but I guess that might have been asking for a little too much. I don't know. So let's try it now. I guess we're gonna have to stick with a good old tried and true, where is it? Control Purify. We could try to run some Control Immunity. Keep the crit chance. Though the speed doesn't seem to be mattering too much. What if we did something along the lines of this and ran some Control Immunity as well, and then tried that Mark Purify again? I imagine this will work okay. I imagine it will. She's still getting controlled a lot. She's not getting petrified, but that horrify effect is definitely sticking to her. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. The fact that enemies horrify you is just like one of the worst feelings in the world when the allies die. Like, it's just so stupid. All right, let's go in with this. Let's try doing a little bit more offensive of a build, have a higher crit chance so we have a better rate of healing with our balanced strike and all that fun stuff. Get some CC off too, which will help our longevity as well. Double CC does not help us. Getting stunned on, like, I don't understand why every single seal land has to have 3 different ones. They all have stun, petrify, horrify. It's so stupid. And see, the big issue here with even running balanced strike on her is kind of the fact that there is that healing curse. And we can't get rid of it because there's so much CC. But I will say, like, this is our weakest round, round 5. And hopefully now, round 6, we kind of recover because we technically have more power. Although, we almost killed ourselves, but we are back to having a powerful crown again, which is awesome. But again, at round 8, it's starting to fall off once again, which is why you're starting us to see we're getting chunked for a little bit more. But that bought us time, especially on a hero like Patricia, who ramps up and gets more and more CC out as she goes. And she does have that dodge chance, so I would not be surprised if with that crown, one of these hits eventually becomes a victory. So I figured that would be a cool way for you guys to see the direct comparison between these two artifacts, because legitimately we can use both of them, and you can see how one of them holds you until about round 4, and then round 5 you're basically dying off. This one's a little bit better even in the same situation, just because you're getting that crit damage reduction, you're getting more HP and more attack, and beyond that you're at least also having 10% all damage reduction with 10% regular damage reduction. So this is an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one to see how it would work out, but I like it. I definitely like it. It's probably overall one of the strongest artifacts to have as far as versatility goes. If you don't know which artifact to take to deific to make it your origin artifact selection, most likely crown is the case. And honestly, even if you're in the early game and you come over here and you just get a single crown in one of these chests, I imagine this is still pretty solid. I mean, that's a good amount of damage reduction, more HP and attack, and on top of that, you're getting the crit damage reduction. Even the regular pure gold seems like a pretty good option in the very early game, no matter what hero you're putting on, unless that hero like needs energy round 1, which there's not many of that. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. This artifact, 2 thumbs up from Barry Gaming. I'll see you guys next time.